Welcome back. It's European Classic Bench Press Championships here in Ylitornio in Finland, and it's Men Open 105 kilos. And I have a guest here.
Hi.
Shurian was here yesterday too, and fortunately he came back because it's really nice to have some company here and discuss more than talk alone.
Hopefully I'll improve on last time I came.
You were good, yeah. You were okay. And we have a lifter from Czech Republic opening at 180. And the bar is loaded and we are waiting for him to come to the stage. And he is the only one opening at under 200 in this 105 category.
Got a personal best listed here at 190.
So, yeah, we don't know what happens, but it could be that he will place 8th. We have 8 lifters here, so he's opening a lot lower. It's a good lift.
Good opener.
Yeah, looked strong. It's Prasek from Czech Republic. And then the next one is from Belgium. Heeswelde. One Heeswelde.
How do you pronouncing these?
It's 200. So the first 200 lift in this session.
This is he's been refereeing up to now, this guy, I believe.
Yeah, I've seen him around quite a bit.
Must be. Gets his feet all the way back with him having knee sleeves on.
Yeah. It must be also, like, he must be tired after reffing many days and now lifting.
Yeah.
See?
Very big arch.
Yes.
Nice.
Looks strong,
opener.
yeah. It's good lift, I think.
Bit of delay on the lights again.
Yeah, they have some problems with the network, I think. And then Sami Pullinen from Finland. And I don't know what his plan is now. He wanted to win the Worlds and he didn't, and everybody said that he's now really angry and wants to go for the gold because he didn't get it at Worlds.
What did he get at the Worlds?
I don't remember. I probably should have checked that.
That's all right. Is this his world's personal best listed?
Could be.
Oh, it's an easy opener.
Yeah, really easy. Maybe it's a strategy that he'll open
We'd
really
like
low.
to think so, eh?
Yeah, we do. Both of us. Another Finnish lifter, Honkanen Vili, and 205. It's actually quite nice that we have now 8 lifters in the same weight class.
Your Finnish guy was listed at 217 as a personal best, so
Yeah.
he's still got a bit of room to move.
And he's going up to 215 on his second attempt, so it's a huge jump.
Bit of strategy there, I think.
Yeah. Took his last warm-up as a opener.
Looks like it, yeah. Quite long signals.
Yes. And it affects the result, how much you can lift.
Don't know if we'd class that as an easy opener.
Yeah. So the gym where I train at, we have this rule that if you want to train in tank top, you need to bench press 200. So,
Alright, okay.
yeah. So these guys, I think they can almost all come to train in tank top.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah. And Kudryatsev from Russia, 207.5. And yeah, he'll. Do you have his personal best here? 217.5. So they have pretty. The personal bests they have listed. They are quite close to each other.
It's interesting to see how much they're sinking it on the chest, because one of the referees for a Great Britain lifter didn't like that.
Yeah.
For our lifter.
Yeah, 3 white lights now. Yeah, the women who lifted before, we had also one Finnish lifter who with red lights because of that.
I was watching that and I actually pulled Andy Rigby to view it, because I said they bench very, very similarly.
Yeah. So today they are quite strict with that.
But she was getting yellow carded, which I didn't understand for.
I think it was a mistake. It was the Finnish referee, and she said later that she pressed the wrong colour.
Right. Was it yellow for heaving? Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
she was getting blue carded. My mistake.
Oh yeah, the other way around. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was supposed to get
a
yellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyborski from Poland.
We're not on.
Hmm. There seems to be a problem with the mic. Let's try again if you switch it off and on. Seems that the other mic is not working. And well, anyway, it's a Henning from Sweden, 210. And it's should be good now. Try to talk to it.
Are we working?
Are they both working now? I hope so. We have had some
thumbs up on this mic yet.
Yeah, he's getting thumbs up, so
Back
should
in
be
the
working.
room.
Yeah. Where are we? It's the last lift on round 1. Eriksson from Sweden, 212.5.
Seems to be the battle of the Finnish and the Swedes at this
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah, we lost both in women.
Strong opener.
Yes, very strong. Well, there's also the guy from Poland who will lift 217.5 as his second lift. Yeah, I think there are a lot of possible winners in this.
Anyone's game so far.
Yeah. And it's Prasek from Czechia, 187.5. And I think he's just doing his own game, own competition, lifting against himself. Yeah, the Swedish guy will go to 220 as his second. These are some really strong benches.
Tactical again, he's only got to stay ahead.
Yeah.
He's heavier than the next closest guy.
Yeah. I was already had to work for it.
Bit of movement on the chest though.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see what the refs say.
This near side referee is still deciding.
Yeah, now it seems that he made his mind.
His fingers going crazy on the button.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Yeah, you have to
There
press
you
it
go.
for a long time. If you just click it, it won't take it.
If you dab it, it doesn't like
Yeah.
it.
No, it's 2 white lights.
I think that was a possible yellow card for heaving there because of the movement on the chest.
Yeah. One Helsfelder from Belgium. And 207.5. And yeah, I think he is also just lifting against himself. And he was born in 90. A young guy.
Youngest out of the group.
Yeah.
Not quite set up.
No. Well, he
He's
got
got
the
a long
command.
arm. Oh,
No.
no, that's not there.
Yeah. I think it took some strength.
Yeah,
That, he had to hold it for so long.
I think he's set up through him then.
Yeah.
Although the jury's been called in for some reason.
Okay, what's happening there? We are waiting.
I think they're talking about the heave.
Yeah.
Looking by how the jury is motioning in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I think a couple of them are passing it as a heave, and I don't think the jury like it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're looking at overturning something. We might be too late for that.
Yeah. So let's see what happens now. Vili Honkanen from Finland, 210.
It's quite interesting to see if the refereeing
They
will change the
Yeah.
way that they do it now.
Yeah, but that's again, it's unfair if it's been something for some lifters and now they
That's it.
change it.
I think it should be intervened at least the end of a round.
Yes. I agree.
Movement on the chest again.
Yes, let's see if they got it.
What's it going to be? Oh, they
Nice
still
try,
liked it.
yeah. 3 white lights. And I think yesterday they gave quite many red lights that when the bar came up unevenly, even though it didn't come down the whole bar, but
Yeah, I think, well, at least one of our GB lifters got red lighted for that, and with all due respect to the referees, I possibly would disagree with their decision because it wasn't the whole of the bar.
yeah. And that's
That's what it
That's
says
the
in the
thing.
rule book.
yes, it does, yeah. So Kuryavtsev. I'm so
effort,
bad
good
with
effort.
these names. 215 for Russia.
The Russians don't make it easy for us, do they? Pronounce their names.
No, really, they do not. Well, I believe our names are also difficult when we go abroad.
Yeah, us Brits keep it simple,
Yeah.
says the guy called Sheridan. Oh, that's not going.
No. Could be that it was too big of a jump from 207.5 to 215.
Looks as though he lost quite a lot of tension at the bottom of the lift.
Yeah,
Didn't keep it on, starting from
yeah. If he
a
can
fresh
stay
right at
tight,
the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he still has one lift left to try then. And Sami Pullinen, 215 for him.
That means the Czech's got a possibility of not finishing at the bottom of this group.
Yeah, true. And yeah, we have had high hopes for this lifter. So let's see how it goes. Oh, it's
Yeah,
still pretty
strong.
easy.
Yeah, it's very strong. There's more there. He'd
Yeah, I think he can try to.
be interesting to see
yeah.
if he's got another big increment on his third lift.
Yeah, I think he will try to lift what it takes.
He's going to
Yeah.
push for the gold.
Yeah. And it's Tiborski from Poland, 217.5. So it's more than what Pullinen just lifted. And this lifter is quite light. He could have, I think, lifted in the earlier weight class as well. It's 95.22.
Yeah, interesting
Yes.
why he chose to compete in this one.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he qualified in this one, but very,
Yeah.
very light for the 105s.
Yes. And he could have got that much weight to make it to the 93.
Still competitive though.
Yeah.
bar movement. Strong off the
Nice.
chest.
Yeah, it's strong, but there was some movement. So let's see. That's 3 white lights.
I think the centre F's quite lifter friendly, which
Yes.
is always nice.
Yes, when you are lifting, it's nice.
And the Polish guy there, the light guy, he's still got more against his personal best of 222.5.
Huh? He's pretty strong. He's light in this group.
Very strong.
So it's Henning from Sweden and then Eriksson from Sweden after him.
Anyone's game at this stage, really.
Yeah. Will be an interesting 3rd round.
Few changes.
Yeah.
This is where the lot numbers come into play.
Yes.
That's good effort.
Yeah.
Go on. Oh,
It was the grinder.
right elbow was
Yeah.
a little bit soft. He deserves it for effort.
Yeah, 2 white
downward
lights.
movement.
Yeah,
Or not locking out the right elbow.
yeah,
Good spot from the commentator there.
yeah. The best commentator ever. So 220 for Eriksson from Sweden.
This will be to take the lead into the
Yeah.
3rd lift.
And then we can see how many missed lift there will be in the round when they
Think
have to
there'll be a
push it.
few.
Yeah. They try to push it for the gold, so let's see.
Opted not to take a hand out. Oh, still strong though,
Yeah.
very strong.
Yeah, I think he can lift.
Yeah, there's more there.
Yeah.
There's definitely more there.
Yes. So he takes the lead. And
Let's see what your guy does.
yeah,
225. So what's the Swede gonna put up? The Swede is
let's see.
lighter though.
He is.
Is he gonna opt to
And the
get it on body weight?
and the guy from Poland has 230.
The lightest guy.
250.
No, he's gonna change
He's
that.
gonna change it, yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's
keeping
pl-
his
yeah,
cards close to his chest, I
yeah.
think, on that one.
I agree.
He's playing a bit of tactics there.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah, I had a girl from Sweden commentating with me in the earlier session, and she said that they are pretty good at tactics. They're coaches.
Yeah, they play a big part. Head movement.
Yeah, I think
no,
the head
that's
came
not
up.
gonna go.
Yeah, head came up, but the bar didn't. So he finishes with 187.5, and it's one Heesvelde.
Missed this on the last attempt.
Yes. So there's a change. Who is changing what?
The Russian guys just put a change in. Looks as though he's trying to get a place on body weight.
Yeah.
Still can't make the podium, but he's just trying to inch up on the table, I think.
Yeah. Interesting.
This Belgian guy was quite a way off this last time, in my opinion.
Yeah, he was.
But he did take a long time to set up before he got the signal.
Yeah. That's not good.
Especially when you're trying to hold that arch and all the tightness.
Yeah, yeah.
He moves his feet. No, he's there.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
No, not today.
Yeah. And I've seen quite a lot of lifters like moving themselves after the spotter lets go of the bar. So then they're holding it by themselves, and that's
Yeah, I don't coach that out myself. I always say put yourself in position. Don't ask for the bar until you're in your final position, because
exactly.
as soon as you get it, then you're working.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say too.
This guy's trying to inch ahead on one of your Finnish guys on body weight, I think.
Yes. Yes, he is. and he's lighter than the third one, Henning from Sweden, who has lifted this weight, 270.5. So he's
If
maybe
they miss their
tried
third
to,
lift, he could get on the podium.
Yeah. So that's, I think, what he's trying. Do you remember his last lift, 215, how it was?
Yeah, clever move. He's very slack in the elbows. He loses all tension at the bottom, but still strong.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't like it.
They don't like it. 2 red lights. It's not about strength now.
Heaving. If you look at the referees, after the conversation with the jury, I think they don't like the excessive sinking and possibly heaving.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because that was a very good tactical move to try and get on the podium.
Yes, it was. And he has the strength to lift that weight.
Very strong, yeah. A bit more there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If he can do it within the rules.
Yeah. Of course, you can cheat and do anything.
It's no good. It's no good if you can lift it, but it's outside of the rules.
Yeah. So, Willi Honkanen, Finnish lifter, 270.5. So,
and
he's
again,
also
he's lighter than
so
the
he's
Swede.
trying to get the bronze.
There's another change there. The Polish guys just put a change in.
Yes.
Interesting to see if the Swedes play safe on bronze or push for a place.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. And Pullinen has taken really big jumps from between his attempts.
Yeah. No one's achieved a third lift yet.
Yeah.
As we predicted.
Yeah, we did. We are fortune tellers.
Looks that way. Let's go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah. Ziborski from Poland, 222.5.
He's very light again.
Yeah.
Lightest guy.
Yes.
So if he achieves this and the others don't, he puts himself in pole position.
Yeah. Let's see.
Movement.
Nice.
Strong.
He can lock it out.
Little bit of movement in the hips, but I don't know if it raised.
Yeah, we don't see it properly from this angle.
Good lift.
Yeah, good lift. Nice.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All to play for now.
Yeah. What do you think the Swedish guy, the one who has now 250, what do you think he'll lift?
Well, he's got to go 225, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But the Swedish guy has opted for the same at 222.5.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because this lift could put him out of the medals.
Yeah.
Surely you've got to go
taking
for
a
it.
risk.
You've got to go for it to get on the podium.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another change there. Is that a record?
No.
No, that's not going to go.
Too heavy.
223 must be a record.
Yeah.
For the Finnish guy.
Yeah. What record is that? Let's see.
Well, that's interesting, because if that is a record, why didn't the Poles put it up for the sake of 0.5 kilo?
Yeah.
They should have put it up, and he was more than capable of doing it.
Maybe he was thinking he'll do it on his third. I don't know.
What sort of record is this?
I can't see it.
For them to accept 223, it must be a record.
It must be. I can't see any red text on the screen. I haven't heard Mervi, the announcer, say either.
That's interesting. Are we missing something there?
Yeah. They don't tell us. It's a record of some sort.
And it's a Finn.
Yay!
Surprise, surprise.
Let's see.
Head?
No,
not today.
It's too much. It was a big jump.
Yeah.
And personally, I think we generally, of course it depends on the person, but that's a generalization, we are not really good at last lifts or with nerves. our
Alright,
head.
okay.
I think we would need more mental coaching.
Yeah.
I think it
So-
happens really often that we, in every sport.
The Swede has put 2:23 up.
Yeah, so he's now trying it.
Well, it's possibly that the Poles have missed a trick there.
Yeah,
But of course, if it is a record, whatever it is, it could have been increased by just 0.5, whatever it was.
yes,
So that's where the lot numbers come into play, and
yeah.
whether or not you put a
it's
big number.
It is interesting that he didn't do it. Maybe his coaches didn't catch it or something.
Yeah, well, maybe they're just concentrating on the title
Yeah.
and the win.
Yeah,
It's always nice to get a record if you can, though.
yeah. Yeah, well, if you win something, if you get the championship, that will stay, records will go.
So it's the Henning, is it? The Swede that's got the bronze medal.
Yes,
And we're fighting it out for
gold.
gold and silver.
2:23, and
This
it's-
guy looked strong last time on his
Yeah.
second lift.
Yeah, he did.
Strong, he's got that.
Yeah,
good
that
lift.
was really, really strong.
Yeah, both of them looked as though they had more in the tank for me.
Ah.
Oh, he didn't like
It's one
something.
red light, but that doesn't matter.
He's got it.
Yeah. And that is it. Next we will have Men Open 120, 120 plus in half an hour. Thank you for being my guest again.
No problem. Enjoyed it.
Thanks.